Testing sound. There we go. Excellent, excellent. Well, we are back, and we got to get ready for Horde Night. I am optimistic, cautiously optimistic, that my frames kept my concrete, or most of it, and spikes from getting thrashed up from the wandering hordes that like to roll through. What is... Wow. Okay, yeah, it looks pretty good. It's always these sides. I really shouldn't worry about it. Honestly, it just kind of drives me nuts. It's a big sink on resources and time. But I'm gonna go ahead and you know what? I don't know if I really want to put the. You know what? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait on the torches. It's a little early. It's just now 4:30. We got till 10. We don't have any iron on us, do we? Okay, good. Scrap iron, that is. Kind of give these a little going over. This one took a little damage on the corner, but that's all right. Beautiful. Happy, happy. Right, now watch. Now guaranteed, as soon as I take all this out, we'll get a wandering horde through here. That's my prediction. Any of these? Oh. Oh. Get one of these little kind of lower. Excuse me, one of these lower ones. Kind of. It's the first time I've ever really done this, so probably not doing it right. But let's see if we can get this thing. Perfect timing. Excuse me. Oh, it's looking blood moony out here. And here comes our obligatory wandering horde. Yeah, not you. No, not here. They diseased me. That's alright, I got like a gazillion. Antibiotics take care of that now. It doesn't drive me crazy like it used to. God, look at these assholes. Is that it? Thank you. Like clockwork. We got it in like an hour. As long as they didn't mess up the steel, I'm happy. Or the wood on the business end of this. They always come from that other side. Well, there's the honey to take care of my infection, which is cool. I gotta go. We got like... scared me. Oh, I jumped out of my skin just now from that. Gotta go, gotta go. And we're actually like pressed for time. It's probably gonna cause screamers like mad, but I don't care. This is usually the way the hordes come from. Man. Alright. Gotta go, gotta go. It's already 21:33. It means we've got like 2 minutes. 2.5 minutes to get it all together. Okay, first thing. Eat honey. Second thing. Dump all of this. Dump. Come on. We gotta go. Okay. Meds. We need med kits. We're gonna take extra med kits. We're gonna need some painkillers. Actually, we don't need extra med kits. Okay. Splints. We need to use one of those right now. We gotta eat. Eat. Drink. Take a stack of tea. Okay. In here. What time is it? Man, we gotta go. It's like gonna start. Alright. This goes in here. This goes in here. Don't forget to grab some iron. That goes where the wrench is. This goes where this is. Repair kits. Get some iron, and I think we're set. I think. Oh, it's time. Check your... What? Coming from over there this time. Forgot my steel arrow. Oh, you know what? I didn't even check the barbed wire. They're like rolling right through here with no bob wire. Taking their sweet time coming up here. Ow. Got a cop. Not seeing him. There he is. he blew. Damn it. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Damn you. Yeah! I'll loot your ass. It's alright. Didn't nothing major, but it's cool. It's empty, I don't need to... Oh shit, I'm stuck. That's no good. Like, I don't know what to do. I'm like literally stuck. I'm stuck right here. I may die. I am wedged in between this. I'm fucked. Pardon my French, anyone watching. This has never happened. I've always been able to like just kind of pop out of here. This is not good. This is way not good, actually. I guess I can try to pop this out. I'm lagging really hard too. I guess one thing I can do. Like, I am literally stuck right here. I can't jump. Like they're gonna just come and beat me right here. Like that's how soupy all this is. I haven't died since day 12, and I don't want to. I've never died on a horde. Oh, it popped me out of the base. I gotta run. I gotta run, run, run. Oh! I'm gonna die right here. She's bled me. Oh, I made it! Oh, alright. Med kit. Oops. Painkiller. Drank. Oh, how I survived that is a bloody... I have no idea. That's a miracle. That's a legit miracle. Look how soupy it is. I gotta get up there before some cops come and rearrange the outside of my base. I guess I'll go ahead and stash all this. Nope, not that, not that. Wow. Wow. I'm gonna do another one of these. Should have grabbed some more. Like, it's really sparse, too. Is that a cop? No. Like, they're all hanging out there because that's where I was. Teleported me out of the base. Oh, it's soupy laggy. I don't know how these... Well, I guess the steel spikes get them after the wood spikes weaken them. Those are just meant to be a speed bump. I never realized they would do so well killing Z's. That's cool. I'll take it. I really want to get more kills though. Hey, potato aim. He's down. No. Is he stunned? He's down now. Is that the... That's what I got the pistol for. For the spiders. I just like to get them off of there. Get them off the wall ASAP. She's down. Maybe not. Some of those burnt guys. We've only seen one cop, so no, actually we've seen two. One blew and the other one got killed. I really need them away from my door. How I survived that is beyond me. I guess I caught it. I guess it when it ported me out there, it was like between waves, maybe. He just took out a torch, which kind of sucks. God, how soupy can this get? This is even worse than last time. Hey, what's up, vendor? I don't know if that was it, man. I think like I've never gotten caught right there before. I'm gonna test it again. I think I glitched. I've been on that side of it, on the inside of the pillars, and it just, you usually pass right through it. That's where your own base is. Yeah, no kidding, huh? That was a heart attack. I'm glad I lived to tell the tale. In fact, I'm gonna actually, while I'm living to tell the tale, I'm gonna take another painkiller. My newly crafted pistol, by the way. something out there with those spikes on the on the ground. They don't seem to do it like on the in here, right? But out there, they get hung up on something and just makes them just kind of mosh out there for some reason. There was one, in fact, the last one for the last horde, I had to basically it was the very last zombie. There was like always one stuck in the same spot like the whole time. I wonder if they get caught on gore blocks or something. We got a feral. Which I can't really see. He's under a gore block. Yeah, that got him. Sweet. Beautiful. Kind of want to let it level one more time if I can. Guess one way to do that is to use it, huh? Oh, it's soupy. I hear you, but I don't see you. Oh, there you are. It's scary, I actually kind of knew that was a nurse. Just from the sound of it. I've been playing this game too much. I guess I also probably shouldn't like shoot up my own spikes too. That's like fruitless. Doing that, and all I'm doing is blowing corpses that I can loot later if they make it. That one worked. Yeah, but I've stood there. I know what you're talking about, but I've stood in that spot on those pillars with those plates there, or those poles there before. It's the first time I've ever gotten caught. I've gone in and out like with the little hitch and everything. I don't know. I'll figure it out later. I just know not to get down there in the middle of a horde right now. Damn it. I have the worst aim. Especially in this game for some reason. There we go. Thank you. Time is it? 3 o'clock. I'm wondering if I should go down and see about some repairs, but I think I'm in pretty good shape. I did repairs earlier. And I also wonder why we're getting a bunch of crap zombies. Like 2 cops and a feral? Is it? Is the 70-day horde known for being like an easy one? I don't know. This is as far as I've ever been in this game. I mean, I haven't died. I haven't died since day 12. I've never died on a horde, knock wood. Beautiful. Awesome. Oh. Hello, Mr. Farrell. Damn it. I mean, he's dead, but I kind of wanted to get that kill. I love my sniper rifle, and I love that I've got the perks for it, and I love that I only need one more level of the perk. There's only one perk. I shouldn't say perks plural. There's only one, but I've pumped the skill so that I can get the perk, essentially, and I love that I've almost completed all that. 10 points. There's another pharaoh. Oh, I heard something go. He is moshing on a pillar. I completely forgot to repair my barbed wire for this. It's not another feral, is it? They don't go down out there. It's one of those just ugly bald guys. I'll have to read that in a minute, Venator. I wanted that kill too. And that's Horde. Oh, you sound so scary. You can't run now. I'm gonna run out there and just... Oh, we got a spike downgraded. Guess that's to be expected. By the way, as per usual, I don't know if you were watching right before the Horde started, like at 21:30. Yeah, I saw that. Like 21:30, I got a roaming Horde while putting torches out. 21:15 something. And I managed to pull them up onto the cement catwalk, or whatever you want to call that, the cement road that I was on. Keep them from thrashing at my spikes. Yeah, is there anything else nasty out there? We only got 2 cops, at least that I saw. Something might have blown when I was out. When I was bugged out there. So is the 70 night like known for being like really super easy or something? Or is it just luck of the draw? Did it just? Is it random? You know what? Where are you? I want to go out and loot. There went like 3 corpses. Thank you. Is that it? Finally? Yes. Soupy lag. Actually. It was. It was like every horde's been a little bit harder, but that one was just kind of like that was so. I mean, the what was it? The 63 night was probably my hardest one yet. And I'm completely wasting time, like floundering around with this stuff. But let's see, that stays with me. You know what? Put some wear on the sniper rifle. Just doing this for my own. My own sanity. We'll stash this in here for now because we don't need it, I don't think. Oh, it does. Let's go ahead and get a repair. That was crazy with the warping out there. I really thought I'd had it. And then once I got in here, I didn't close the hatch. I thought that nurse would come in after me. But didn't happen. You know what the highlight of the day was, actually? Even though today was a Horde night? A little underwhelming. I got everything. I got all the drop boxes cleared from around town. I got absolutely everything into the base and organized. Like I wasn't really sure I was gonna pull it off before Horde night, but I did. I was pretty stoked about that actually. I even went and got the one up from up on the edge of that the burnt forest biome up by the sand pit up there. Like like absolutely everything is inside the base now. And I've got, a little bit of stuff over at the farmhouse, but, it's specific to the farmhouse. I got some food and drink over there, but, it's not a big deal. So we got to do this looting. I got to do repairs, obviously, which will probably take all day. It did last time. It took literally all day. Like I was almost like, and then I had a wandering horde come through. So I was kind of lucky to get it all done by the time the sun went down. And then I think I need to do some farming, actually, because I'm kind of on the, now that I've maxed my wellness, I'm on the baked potato diet now, so that I don't have to use bottled water to cook food. It's just a, just a little efficiency boost, doesn't matter. So I need to expand my potato production. Gonna build a mini bike. I think I'm gonna farm first, but we're gonna build a mini bike. I've got everything I need for that. I think the battery, I'll be able to get that to 600. Stripping them down. What other two bases? This is the only thing I consider a base. I mean, the farmhouse was like a temporary shelter, while I was, until I got this built. I kind of like having that over there, though. Like, it's a nice place to store stuff, If that's what you're talking about. I don't know where the other one is you're talking about. I don't have any other real structures. I mean, unless you count. Oh wow, unless you count. The treehouse from night one. There's another one over by that other town over to the east. Actually, you know what? I was wrong what I said before. There's actually stuff in a chest way over to the east by that town. That I haven't been back over there since like week 2. But not including that, I've got all the stuff inside the base. Once I get the mini bike done, I know what my battery situations is. I need to put some lights out here. That's like priority, and I'm gonna have to jump in creative at some point and like kind of mess around with how I'm gonna do that, because I've never used those lights, and I don't want to screw it up. Those batteries are like a pain. They don't drop that often. Although I guess once I do get a mini bike going, I can go out and there are cars all over the road, so. But, just be good practice just to run through it on creative, just to kind of figure out how, what kind of design I want to do for, like, the pole and everything. And that's pretty much it. And the reason I bring this up is, I don't know what's next on the agenda, to be honest with you. Like, beyond that, like, I kind of consider those like housekeeping things. I thought about Like, should well, I'm getting low on. I'm okay on stone if I need to, and I've got plenty of concrete left over from building this place, so that's not really an issue. I'm starting to get low on iron though. Like after these, like this will probably to repair this is usually about 300 to 400 iron, right? And I've got whatever it was I stuck in that chest in there for my stuff I carry around just for tool repairs. And I've got another stack of 500 sitting in the base for that. And then that's it. I could probably make another, I don't know. I don't know offhand what all's in the forges, but it's low. It's like, I could make several hundred. And I got all that scrap iron that I looted that could be smelted if, absolutely necessary. But, I'd rather just cut to the chase and go get ore. So, do I actually do my mine? No generators. No generators, no turrets. The exterior lights I'm going to use, I think on PC is kind of considered that portable spotlight or whatever. So, I started that mine and then just, like I basically built the entrance and then I realized I could do better quicker to get this place upgraded with boulders, so I switched to that. I could make the mine and, just work on that hardcore and get my iron and stone up, which wouldn't be a terrible idea. Or I've been dying to try a drop pit for for Horde night. And there's plenty of room to build around here. I could tunnel out that way and put another Horde base down the street. And that could start as a mining well, obviously the mini bike. Forget I don't need to explore the map, dude. I don't need to explore the map. That's the thing. It's like, I mean, I do. It'd be nice to see where things are and find if I found like some major POIs like military base or, some of the, the big dog POIs, that would be cool. But I literally I have every schematic except for the crossbow. I know where 2 other towns are right now. Both are convenient to here. That would help to have a mini bike to get to and from, which I'll do in short order. I got to get lights up. And that goes without saying. Lights and mini repairs, then farming, then mini bike, then lights. That's what's next for sure. But I'm thinking in the grand scheme, basically, here's the deal. I need to get my resources up. I need to get specifically my iron up. And exploring doesn't do that for me. Exploring doesn't mine iron for you, right? So it really comes down to, although I say that, one thing I do want to do when I get the mini bike up over in this town, over here, when I did this little run through, I explored this on foot when I was figuring out where I was going to build my base, and I wound up deciding to put it here because there's absolutely nowhere flat anywhere between here and there. And this, instead of sitting on a plateau like where we are now, this sits, you see all this? See this contour here? Like it's in a bowl, like it's under everything. There's really not a ton of space over there. So, and you're real close to wasteland, like nuclear wasteland over there, whatever you call that. And it's not that big. But however, I did take a run around it, and right here is a gun store. And I want more gun parts. I'd really like to get my hands on some more sniper rifle parts. So I'll go do that for sure and go clear out any major POIs over there. I'm not going to clear it like I did this town for certain. There's no way I'm spending a week on that like I did over here. But I'll go do like the commercial POIs. But I got to get my my iron supply back up. Like I'm starting to hurt for iron, and this whole base, everything except for these steel things you see and these wood like literally everything up here, or most of it, is steel. That's concrete up there. The inner stairwell is concrete, but all these spikes are steel. The spikes around the base of the base are steel. And did I not loot up by the thing? I thought I did. Oh really? Oh wow. Oh wow. Shite. Damn it. Oh, she bled me. I didn't hear any of these. Eyes leveled. I'm still lagging. Is the thing. I don't want to be up on that deal. You guys picked the wrong time to come out here. Oh. Damn it, I thought I heard one. Bled me again. There's more. There's a bunch of these. That's cool. So, I need to get my iron supply up, right? So, obviously, at this point, I mean, I guess I could relocate over closer to that other town and continue with boulders. I mean, that's been oh, that's over on the other side of town, like that way. I already did all that. I've literally cleared this entire town is clear. Like buildings stripped down, everything. Hey, Nonstop Gamer, what's going on? All containers looted. Every container in this town's been looted that I'm aware of. All the buildings have been stripped down. Everything that can move off of them has been taken off of them. So that's cool. Did I just... I need one more level and I can get my perk. Pretty happy about that. I'll take it. I'm gonna eat a painkiller though. Anyway, before we were rudely interrupted, I was saying I need to get my iron supply up. Now, I could go relocate over to the east and continue bouldering. I mean, that's been very, you know, that's served very well. And you get other stuff from that. You get lead, you get charcoal, you get nitrate. You know, you get stone, you get iron, you get the whole shebang from that, and it's easy to do. and you get tons of stuff from doing it. I'm convinced, unless you hit a vein of something like in a mine that you found, like it's the fastest. It's the fastest way to gain like basically all the resources, and which is cool. So I could do that, do some exploring over there, or I could actually build out the mine that I started, because it's like headed right towards a big gravel deposit, which I'm hoping leads to an iron vein. Being in regular forests, it should. I mean, if I'm understanding how the mining works correctly. I hit an iron vein doing that, the last time I did a big mine on a previous game. So there's that. Or do I start my my fall pit base like over here somewhere, and just take my time with it and just like start that as a mine, but just dig in a way that'll accommodate that base, but just treat it as a mine to start, essentially. And I'll probably squeeze in a day or of exploring and uncovering some of the map. I'm not against exploring. It's just kind of one of those things. You can waste a lot of freaking time riding around on your mini bike, basically, and not, I don't know. I personally, and it like goes against like 90% of the people you see playing this on other streams and on Let's Plays and stuff. Like, I don't find like riding around looting stuff to be the most productive thing in the world. Most of the loot you get is complete crap that you can get anywhere. I mean, I don't need to go to the top of the map to go get a bunch of plastic and electrical parts. I can go to the next town over and get that. You see my point? I mean, I don't know. This is as far as long as I've been. I'm sure there will be a point in time where, where I'm at in the game will necessitate that. But I don't see exploring right now as being my highest priority. Yeah, it'd be good to go out and find some stuff. It'd be fun. But I don't see that as like necessarily my immediate next move. I need to be doing something that gets me iron ore most immediately. Beyond the building lights and farming and building a mini bike that we discussed. So, thoughts? I'm asking Venator, but anybody who's in the stream is more than welcome to offer input if anyone has any thoughts for me based on what I just said. What the cluster looking spikes? Yeah, they're hefty and they break quickly too. They do more damage than the logs, the regular log spikes, but these log spikes can be upgraded and they're cheap. I just use them out here as a roadblock, just to kind of blunt the blow on the expensive ones in here. And plus, I find that the more of this kind of stuff you can have outside your base, like not necessarily even to like these kill zombies, right? And these sometimes do, I guess, the weaker ones. I don't know. They get some, I cleared some corpses off of these. But these really kill zombies, right? Really, the purpose of these is just to slow them down so that it staggers the horde, so that you're not getting, multiple zombies at one time on the same block because they zero in on where you're at when they acquire you, it seems. And so if I'm standing behind that pillar right there, I'm gonna have a bunch of zombies headed right towards that pillar, right? Well, all of this out here kind of slows them down and just makes it more manageable. I can kill them faster. You know, if repairs need to be done, I've got time to do that. When I got this base up originally, it was cobblestone, like the third week, going into the 21-day horde, and I didn't have any of this out here. I just had the spikes at the base of the thing. I lost a pillar during that fight. Actually, I didn't lose a pillar. I lost one. They took out the spikes because they were wood, and they were these basically. I didn't have time or resources to get them upgraded beyond that, and so there was like a little exposed part under there, and they were able to take out the block under a pillar, which about gave me a freaking heart attack, but we made it. And then I upgraded all that, and the best thing I did to alleviate that situation was add this stuff out here because it staggers the horde out, and you're not dealing with just 17 zombies. I mean, that's just an arbitrary number, but you know what I mean. Just a bunch of zombies. They run at night. You're not dealing with a whole like just full steam horde headed right towards the same block all at once. And I don't remember. I'm sitting here talking and mindlessly looting, and I don't remember if I looted this up here, so I'm gonna go look. And the barbed wire was the same thing. The barbed wire at this point has kind of outlived its usefulness. That's why I didn't sweat repairing it before this. I should have. What they didn't take out last week, they certainly took out this week. They always come from this direction for some reason, which I don't think should happen, but I think it might be because of the where I built, because of the layout of this. I'm sort of surprised they never come from over here, but they just don't. You can see where they've cleared all my barbed wire out of here. It's a pain to maintain and to keep up. But they only cost 15 scrap iron each. Okay, enough with the, you know how, just stop with the mini bike. Yes, I'm building a mini bike as soon as I farm. As soon as I finish repairing this base, I'm gonna farm. What is the obsession with mini bikes? Jesus Christ, they could have named the game 7 Days to Mini Bike, the way people are about the damned mini bike. I get it. It's a great item to have, and it moves you around quicker. I don't really need to go anywhere, though. I mean, really. I do now, because I've already cleared this this town out, but my God, the mini bike, the mini bike, the mini bike. I've never seen en masse a player base get more like jazzed up about a freaking moped. Now, if we ever get that gyrocopter, that's something to get excited about. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna make my mini bike, and I'm gonna love having the mini bike, but just enough. Yes, I'm building the mini bike. I'm talking about in the grand scheme of things. Mini bike isn't grand planning. Mini bike's a convenience. It's one freaking item. I'm talking about like what is really next on the agenda, not the stupid mini bike. I'm gonna build the mini bike, but that's not what I'm talking about. That's not a big agenda item. I'm talking, well, that's an agenda item. That's not the grand plan. Yeah, I'll do that eventually too. But I got to figure out what, I mean, build like a garage type thing. You know, yeah, I'll do that because I want a place where I can like ferry loot to and from, and have it secure so I can like so I can sort it at night. You know, like so I can get loot in. You know, because you can zip around on the mini bike at night and outrun zombies. You know, which is nice. It extends your days a little bit. But when you stop, you need to be indoors. So I need to like figure out what I'm going to do for that. For sorting out loot and everything. So sorry to go off, vendor, but like the mini bike isn't grand strategy. The mini bike is an agenda item. I'm talking grand strategy here. Like what is my next like move in general? Do I build a new base? Do I start the mine? Do I relocate and build a new base? I don't know. I kind of I've got all the production over here, and this is all really great around here. I'd kind of like to keep it local. And even though I need to do repairs, I'm running down to the Crack-a-Book. I'm curious about that, actually, since you mentioned it. Really? Your Crack-a-Book's not respawning? Like, I wonder if I've been too close to it, but that doesn't make any sense because the 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 Days Inn Motel respawned, and I haven't been any closer or any farther away from it than I have been the Crack-a-Bug. Oh, hello. I'm still lagging pretty hard. Ow! Man, I literally cleared everything. And I don't think it goes by the POI, I think it goes by container. Like having something in one container isn't going to affect the other containers. You see what I'm saying? I would be shocked to find that was the case. Like shocked, but I know it's not the case. So are Crack-a-Books bugged? I can only think of one schematic I still need. I don't know what I'm worried about it for. The only one I know, I mean, there might be some armor ones that I'm not aware of because I haven't really kept up with that. Like paid too much attention. I just memorize the ones that I don't haven't learned yet. So maybe one of those. But the only schematic that's gonna come for a Crack-a-Book at least. I still need to learn the beer one, but I think you have to get that from the trader. I don't think you can loot that. Still no. It's the weirdest damn thing. No, there's nothing in any of this stuff. So you too, nonstop. Yeah, I took everything out of here. I took all the you notice the shelves are gone. I whacked all of those. All the lights are out. Like anything that moved in here that wasn't like, like an actual part of the walls or ceilings, like the actual structure of the building. All the couches are gone, all the lights are gone, everything. If it wasn't like, part of the building itself, it's gone. I hear Zambi, but I don't know where she is. There's another one somewhere. I kind of need to go back. This club needs a repair, and I don't have any iron on me. I mean, not immediately, but I'll be in the middle. If a roaming horde showed up, I might. I mean, I've got arrows, but still, and my hunting knife. I'm nowhere close to leveling. I need 10 for that, and I got 5. The 9mm ammo drops pretty commonly, in my experience. Although, you know what? I don't think, like, me even saying that even matters. I think they're using the same random number generator in this that they used in EverQuest 20 years ago. It's real streaky. Like, you're probably getting... so like I'm getting like spiked club schematics, 2 a day, and you don't get spiked club schematics at all. It's just all kind of like the game kind of knows what you need and doesn't give it to you, or it's just massive Murphy's Law. Yeah, you think so? You think taking those trees out? I mean, I don't know how that's not. Like, containers respawn. POIs don't. It's the containers. I don't know. This might actually be worth a post on the Reddit. To find out if any, because if non-stop's getting it, if he's getting it too, I mean, that's odd that a particular POI doesn't respawn. I didn't get that while I was here. Let's go. Let's go, dude. This, by the way, is me, like, wholeheartedly procrastinating doing repairs in the base. I repaired that base, like, way too much last week, and I'm kind of tired of dealing with it. I need to, though. I got a lot invested in that base. I need to keep it in good repair. Getting there. Nothing respawns? Have you checked your settings? Do you think maybe you might have changed the setting by mistake and not realized it? I've had respawns here. It's just not the cracker bug. Oh! Oh, I asked that before. The item of the day. Look at those nice chunky stats on that. Happy. I might nonstop check back with me in a couple days. I may, if I have time at some point, like the next day or so, I'll put a post on the Reddit about it. I think somebody on there was talking about POIs not respawning also, and I think they thought it was because they hadn't looted stuff all the way, like they weren't really sure about it and stuff. Well, I'm sure that I've looted all of those. And it's now day 71. I'm pretty sure I did it by like day 30. It could have been later. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. I was real late like clearing this town out. And I'm missing a torch or two. I'm going to leave those there just to remind myself to... Oops. Didn't mean to do that. I need a replacement bandage. The one that I used. So the question remains: how do I, as far as my grand plan goes, how do you think I should proceed? Because I need iron. That's absolutely for certain. It needs to be something that involves mining iron in some way. still can't believe I survived that. Every time I go through that hatch, I'll remember that Horde night. I can't believe I only got one aggro out there from that popping out there. Well, yeah, I know it's up to me. Obviously, I mean, I'll make the decision on it, but that's we're on a stream. Discuss. I'm curious what your thoughts are. I think Venator's giving me the silent treatment because I yelled at him about the mini bike. I just get tired of hearing about the mini bike. It's like mini bike quest. And I'm back, I think. Testing sound. There it is. Excellent. Well, basically, I need iron, right? I'm getting low. I'm down to like, I don't know, like under 1,000 steel. I don't know. I could probably make more. I've got iron in my forges, just not a ton. I know I've got a full stack of iron down there to do repairs with, and then I've got like my little, couple hundred that I carry around with me for tool repairs and stuff like that, right? So it's like I'm not out of iron, but I'm down to the brass tacks, so to speak. So whatever I do needs to involve iron. And I'm in to get those other torches, but I'll deal with that later. So like over here, a few weeks ago, I started a mine. Right, the entrance is here, and I'm working towards this massive gravel deposit over here to look for an iron deposit. I mean, it's real super accessible. I mean, I'm here. My farm is there. This is literally like an under a minute run. So that's like another minute basically. It's like 2 minutes to get over there. It's not a big deal. It'll be even faster on a mini bike. So I could mine that. Or you will also notice this town that I'm in is awesome because like all of this, like there's a house here, there's a house here, there are a couple of buildings here, and I think there's a house there. There's a house there too. But basically all like most of this is like just wide freaking open. All this is all pretty much wide open too, except for maybe the odd house. Nothing that can't come down. The only major POIs here is there's a crack-a-buck, there's a trailer park, there's a gas station, there's a diner, and there's uh, a Days Inn motel. Well, I don't really necessarily want to move because this is like all ideal uh, ground to build on, and I can tunnel from here. That's why I left these spaces, right? Because it, like, just, you know, so I could tunnel, basically. I mean, it doesn't matter. I could tunnel anyway, but it's just, you know, it's kind of how I designed the base so I can go. Usually, when I've done this in the past, I had 4 separate entrances and exits out this way. And I don't really want to move because down here, I don't know if you've seen this. But 95 blocks down, we're now standing 2 blocks above bedrock. I have 9 forges, 2 chemistry tables, 2 workbenches, and soon to be 4 cement mixers. So all my production's over here. So I don't necessarily need to go anywhere really far because that would just complicate it. And I kind of want to try a like a fall pit, like a fall base. I'm kind of like, this base I have is working well, but it's kind of getting a little, it's a lot of maintenance from these hordes. And I don't know, I just kind of want to try something new also. Alright, what am I doing here? Let me get all my stuff. So, see the iron I've got? Or the steel I've got? That's my steel that I carry around with me. And then I've got that. And there's probably some more in the forges. Do I even need steel right now? No, I don't need steel right now. No, I do. I'm going to take it with me. Go ahead and do all this at once. I should probably reset the game because it's still laggy and it loves to crash after Horde nights. It seems. Did I close this door? I did not close this door. I'll do all this out here first. Actually, I'm gonna pause this for a second. I gotta step away for 1 moment. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. You know what I forgot? I forgot concrete. Damn it. You just started your game over, like just now? It was because of the POIs not respawning. Have none of them respawned, or is it just the crack-a-bug? See, I've had respawns. I just don't know what the deal is with the crack-a-bug. I mean, for it not to have repopped by now, for me it would have been. I looted it after day 41. That doesn't. I mean, it could have been that late, but that's awfully freaking late. I'm pretty sure I got to it by then. Wow, soupy lag, soupy lag. By the way, warning in advance: the game loves to crash after Horde nights. I've like lately. So if it goes fast, that's why. Like nothing respawned at all. How long did you give it? And what was it? When was it supposed to respawn? Really? That's crazy. Had you ever run into it before, or has this just started happening since the patch? You know what? I'm not gonna really sweat this because nothing came back here. It's just gonna get a quick going over. Although something must have come back there because that was from that wandering horde. Yeah, well, I don't know what. I can't speak to what non-stop's running into, but I know for me, I don't change my settings on a game once I set it up. That's kind of. I mean, it's not a hard and fast rule. It's just I like to play. I like to see it like a particular rule set at all phases of the game and see how it affects the flow of everything. So I don't touch all that. Now I have changed the settings for other games. Like I've started a creative game since I started this one to just like try some stuff out and stuff like that. But I never changed the settings for this game. And I don't. And I think even for that one, I didn't change any of the loot settings. There was no reason to. I don't think. I mean, I may have, but it's been a while. But it's been a couple weeks. But I don't remember doing anything like that. I mean, like I said, I've got pretty much every schematic I can think of, except for the crossbow. And at this point, with the sniper, I'm really into that sniper rifle. I'm not really sweating the crossbow. I just like to have it because I've never used one. But it's just weird, you know. Plus, I kind of wanted to use the Crack-a-Book as a way of timing all the rest of the spawns on this town. I mean, I've got all the video. I've got this entire stream. I've got the downloads and I've posted it on my YouTube channel. I could go look. I mean, it would take a while. It would. I'd rather just play than actually go through that much video to find out. But I could go see when I actually looted it. Like I said, I know it was late, but it wasn't that late. I mean, I'd be surprised if it was after day 41. Could have been, but I'd be surprised if it was. Because I made it. As soon as I saw it, I looted it, or I went and stashed stuff and then looted it. But I looted it like that day or the following day. Like I wasn't looting any other POIs. But when I saw it was a Crack-a-Book, I was like, okay, we're looting this. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Bullet gave me a pretty cool tip because I knew there were things like this that did it. I just didn't know what. I might hit a trader one day with a stack of glass jars. Apparently, they sell really well, and they stack to 500, right? And they're really easy to make. I can make glass jars like zero problem downstairs here. And what you do is you sell them a couple at a time, and it raises your trading skill. So it'd be a nice way to pop some levels and get some more perks and to get that skill up so that you can maybe get the trading perks too and get better stuff from the trader. But yeah, and I've got 3 traders that I know of so far, so I can check them out for that. What I'd really like to get from the trader, and this is another thing Bullet was telling me, we don't have the machete on console. The schematic. We can't make a machete, but the item is in the game. You can get it from the trader. And I would absolutely love to get my hands on a machete. The hell am I doing? Ow. I don't know. I don't know what you mean by competitive pricing. I think that's where the whole like the skill for trading comes in. I think is what if I understand what you're talking about correctly, and I may not because I don't have any experience with traders. Ow! Damn it! I gotta stop doing that. Interested to see what it looks like down here. I had a cop blow like right over here tonight. They like that spot. I had one blow over there last week too. A piece of barbed wire is going, but I'm not messing with it. I don't like dealing with that until I really have to. Oh, gotcha. I honestly couldn't tell you. I don't know. I don't really know anything about how that works. It's brand new on console. Whoa, soupy lag. Soupy lag. Oops. Ow. Damn. I didn't think they would, but the frames worked spectacularly last week. Damn it! Stop that. That's interesting. Well, two of my traders are like literally like right next door to one another. Like one is like one's here and the other one's there. I bet that's like 2 minutes on a mini bike. I mean, it's like 4 minutes, 4 minutes on foot. So. And then the other one's down. Well, you were watching. I think you were on that day when I was out collecting boulders, and it was out in the burnt forest down, out west of here. Because we were talking about that cobblestone house that I like for starter places like on day one. I need to go take that down. You know what? There'll be a gun safe in that. Ow, I knew I was going to do that. Am I there yet? No, almost. I'm getting like real soupy lag still from Horde night. Yeah, that's why I'm doing this. It worked really well last week, so knock on wood, hopefully it will again this week too. Oops. Beautiful. Alright. Oh, you just saw here on in my game. You just saw a wandering horde. Well, that's the other thing I want to do at some point. Like these little trees out here kind of look like zombies in the distance. Sometimes it's real easy to confuse that. I just haven't taken the time to do it. Did you? Well, they haven't shown up. I'd hear them from the other side of the base, I think. Beautiful, beautiful. Love this. No damage on spikes. Look at that. Look at that. Had to break the streak. In fact, I think the ones that I just were damaged were the ones I ran into before. I think I did that. Beautiful. Oh. Oh wow, this one got pretty thrashed up. Gotcha, gotcha. Wow, they didn't. Usually they only ignore me like that when they're headed right to my spikes. Awesome. Alright, starting at this corner, we gotta get a count of missing spikes. So that's 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14, You just found a nail gun? That's pretty cool. Congratulations. Damn it. Damn it, I saw that happening too. There it is. There's one of them at least. I put extra torches out this time. And I think a couple of them got whacked. The ones over on the north side of the base where they came from got destroyed. Which is kind of funny, actually. Like the whole point of putting them out there so you can see and they whack them. So the outside is done. Not bad. We kind of screwed around this morning. Went down and killed some Z's and messed around at the Crack-a-Book and stuff. Yeah, that's a good place for those. So Venator, you have no thoughts about my grand question that I presented. Kind of curious what kind of damage we're gonna have around this corner. Cause that cop blew right over here. No damage. Interesting. I'm gonna do it right here, like in this same town, just down the street. I mean, there's no reason not to. Like, that's Nonstop said the same thing. I don't like. Is there a rule that bases have to be in different locations? I mean, I'm not trying to give you guys a hard time. I just don't understand what's the rationale behind that. Because by going elsewhere, all that means is that you're gonna have just stuff spread out all over the place, pretty much, and you got to move stuff to build it. I've got a full production facility in the basement of this place. Be very easy to build another base like close by. Just connect it with a tunnel. I wouldn't even have to. I could work on it 24/7. I wouldn't even have to because I'm doing a drop pit. I wouldn't have to even break through the surface of the ground by a couple of blocks until I was ready. No, I got mining areas everywhere, but like I have the option. I mean, you're gonna get like where I started this mine up here is like probably the ideal mining location because of this massive gravel deposit right over here. So I mean, it's forest biome, massive gravel deposit. I mean, I guess they say to go check it, right? To go test it and kind of see what you get from the surface gravel, and you kind of know what veins are running under it. But I mean, you still get stone and iron just by digging stone, right? So I could tunnel over into here. There's no gravel, but I don't know that it shows that in cities. I guess it would if it was something here. But like if I built a new base like in here, I wouldn't do it there. I'd probably do it like here or something. Or maybe actually even better, I would do it like right in here. Maybe take that house out. You know, I'd still get plenty of iron and everything. Or, but you do have a point. Or just go work on my actual mine that I've already started. I've got the entrance and and whatnot. I mean, that's a lot of freaking gravel up there. It's nice for mining. And I think the game just crashed.